in 1979 when he left to go work with Ozzy. So it is exactly like it was the day he left. Now, when he left, the guitar teacher that replaced him took this room over. But when Randy passed away, that's when we decided to restore it to exactly how it looked and to keep it that way. So we don't teach in this room. We kind of retired it.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
What you see on the music stand is actually a piece of music that that he wrote out in his own hand for one of his students.
That's fantastic.
And the student subsequently got in touch with us and said, I want to donate a piece of one of my lessons.
So everything that's in this room was this way when Randy left?
Exactly like this.
Okay.
Exactly like this. What you see here is literally a time capsule.
I'm kind of shaky right now. Did you get a picture of that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. This is just amazing. Feel a little bit emotional here.
I love all the character.
Everybody, well, I won't say everybody, but 99.9% of people are the same way. It's interesting how similar their reactions are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been infatuated with your brother since about 1981 when I first discovered him, and you know, I mean, just ask my wife. I've got boxes at home full of Randy Rhoads magazines, and
I'm sure you do.
I still have the newspaper clipping from that terrible day in March from the San Jose Mercury News when the accident happened. I still have that at home in those boxes. And it still makes me emotional. I still feel it. You know, it's just because he's right up there for me as far as like influence.
So, you got pictures in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ready to move on?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we got to go out. We kind of added on because the school was a success. So we added on and built 5 classrooms going to the back of the property.
Okay.
It sits on a pretty big piece of land.
Okay.
And if you want to walk till the middle of this hallway.
The middle of this hallway.
Yeah, that's the next station on the tour.
Okay.
Thank you. Now what's going on back here is to make a little extra money where we rent this parking lot area that we don't use to scooter people, and they charge them up here.
Oh, okay.
They bring them in at night, and they charge them, then they get them early in the morning
Okay.
and put them out on the street. This room is the room that he learned lead guitar in.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I've been in there before.
Once or twice, right?
Yeah, at least. And this is where he took a guitar lesson every Friday for about 9 months. And then the teacher told my mom, I can't teach your son anymore. And my mom said, well, why would that be? And he said, because he's teaching me,
Right.
and I can't keep up with him anymore.
Right.
And I don't want to take your money.
I read that many, many, many times.
It's true.
Many times.
It's very, very true.
Wow.
There's a lot of wood in this school. If you were to replicate it, it would be quite expensive because there's so much wood that was used.
I can imagine.
It's great though. I love it. It's cool.
And that Circle of Fifths was up there just like that when he studied in here.
Really?
Yeah, it was always there.
Awesome.
Now, Kelly, can I ask you a question?
Sure, I told you could.
Are we going to get to hear you play today?
I suppose we could arrange that.
That would be fantastic. That would be so great.
Sure, I think we can do that.
That would be so great.
I love the character.
You do?
I do. You wouldn't think. I don't know. I'm not into all the modern newbie yuck. I guess it's not yuck, but I don't know. I definitely feel like I was born in the wrong time.
I've had that feeling as well. I can relate. Now this isn't on the tour, but you might find this interesting enough to film it.
Okay.
You know, the original drummer from Quiet Riot, he taught here too. And I guess he got like a new drum set or something.
Now, who was the original drummer?
Drew Forsythe.
That's right. Okay.
Drew Forsythe. And he left a couple of his drums here. The black drums are from Quiet Riot. And when you hear the old Quiet Riot music.
Can I go ahead and step
Yeah,
in?
you can.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead and get a better picture of him.
I'm trying to take pictures of what he'd want.
Yeah, can you try to take a picture of the drums?
I love this. There's like a little alien or something on it. It's awesome.
Quite a lot of history here.
That is. Those are some old drums.
Those are kettle drums.
Mm-hmm. So much.
Now, what is this writing on the...
That was something that was donated by the drummer that was in a band called Nitro.
Oh.
And I think that was a set list.
Now, was that Michelangelo's band?
That's correct.
Okay.
Correct. Forgot the drummer's name, but he donated that. He wanted that to be down here. So I said, sure.
That's so cool.
I hope I'm getting pictures of stuff you want. I love the architecture. Forget pictures you want.
It's fantastic.
I want shelves like that in my house. Can I have those,
Sure.
please? Like with the design and everything? And let me get a picture for you. I mean, for me.
All of the curtains, out of all the curtains which were in every room, these are the only ones that are left. The rest have rotted away.
I even love these shutters.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, now we'll go back into the main part of the building. So, when it was originally built, this is where the school ended, and where that wall comes out, there was nothing there. That was just dirt
Okay.
until we built the extension here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, go in this room and stand in the middle of the room. Now the picture up on the middle shelf was taken at Starwood.
Right here.
Yeah, and that made Randy a local legend before Ozzy found him. Let me turn on a light here. That was a very popular club. Everybody played there. And the person that took that picture donated it here.
Now, who painted the...
Guy that painted that picture was a guy named Terry Spann. He was not a professional artist. He painted it in high school. When I met him, he was in his 40s.
Wow.
And he painted it as a senior in high school. And he wanted it to hang in the school. And I told him, I go, I'm real particular about what I put in the school.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, I don't see any big connection.
Right.
So I don't think I'm going to do that. But
Right.
then he died tragically.
Really?
So I went ahead and put it in here.
Wow.
This picture was done by a professional artist. Now, what
Oh,
some people like to do is they like to get their picture took, like stand here,
Yeah.
you know, and then maybe she could take your picture.
Well, that's an idea. That's a good idea.
Well, that's what a lot of people like to do.
Let's go ahead and do that.
You're welcome to do so.
Okay.
Take these.
Yeah.
Maybe stand
A little
over
closer?
to the side of it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Did that come out okay, honey? You want to check that? Just to make sure.
That's the art ticket.
Did it come out? If not, go ahead and do another one. Why not?
I think it's.
Is it okay?
I think
Is it
it's
crisp?
great.
Okay, that's good.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah.
And there's 2. Art. You good?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
as long as it's not blurring everything.
It's not blurred. Do you want one of him by himself?
Yeah, can you do that too?
Go for it.
Thank you.